All right, listen. We're here. It's serious time, okay? It's serious time. What's up? I see Reballs in here, Kyrie on the YouTube as well. No chat on screen. You know we're a serious stream then. When there's no chat on screen? Come on. It's a pretty serious match though, all jokes aside. This is the semifinals of the entire Twos League. As you guys know, we've been watching this Twos League, this Challenger circuit, basically from the beginning. This was a part of the Nobu specials. They were part of this. So we've basically been here from the beginning, and I will be there at the end again. Friday night, I think Friday. Maybe I'm wrong. It's maybe Saturday. One of the 2 days, I will be casting the actual finals. This is semifinals. I'll be casting the grand finals of this on the Royalty Series Twitch channel, the mainstream. So we literally have gone from beginning to end, and we're at the penultimate match right here. It is Friday. Okay, appreciate the update. Here's a little piece of because Spartan Spades has been probably the most casted. Yeah, hey Kyrie, Geometry Wednesday will be after this, right? This is we're doing this first and then Geometry after this, right? Hexy, that applies to you too, Hexy. Geometry Wednesday is after this cast. The cast is very important, but I have to do this as a one to celebrate Spartan Spades and Latinseven both for being here, give a little pomp and circumstance to it. Two, to thank Spartan Spades for giving us content for many times throughout the season. The more they win, the more we get to cast them, and then the more content we get. So here's a little intro for you. If I can find it, there it is. For Spartan Spades and the Chaotic and the rest of the team there. I think there might be a few threes clips in here, but it's all the same, isn't it, right? Either way, enjoy. Just a little quick thing for you to set the tone for the semifinals. This is huge, by the way. This is semifinals. Winner literally gets to go to the grand finals. Loser is gone. All right, prediction poll is up, by the way. Use your channel points. Here's your intro, just to kind of set the mood a little bit, maybe. Well, this is the red alert. It's the last thing you want to see if you're a player. Right now, Voltini with a double. I told you. It's the last thing you want to see on the planet. Was this on your bingo card for 2025? Chaotic actually got a goal. He put his glasses on. He got a compass. He read the map. He passed it to Chaotic, but Chaotic went for a bump here. You can see in this replay. He went for the bump. Ivo said, okay, I guess I have to flip reset this into the net. Supposed to be Caleb up on this one. Good control. Flip reset? Oh, my God. Oh, no. He knows where the net is now. It's a Christmas miracle. He'll get the double in there.
Ruined by Chaotic.
Oh, man.
He's looking like Superman out here.
I'm telling you. I hate Royalty Series. I hate Royalty Series. You're all a bunch of hypocrites. Every one of yous. Hey, how'd that last one get there? What the hell? Also, I left the damn... You could tell I was rushing to get this thing because I left the damn number 1 and number 4 seeds up there. Also, can you guys... Is there something in my mic that's playing? Can you guys hear this? Like, when I'm not talking, are you, like, hearing some background noise or some shit? Something's weird's happening with my mic. Does my mic sound normal? Like, are we good? Is my microphone messed up? There's like some weird, can't hear anything else? Okay, as long as it's fine. It's give me some like weird feedback. All right, as long as we're good. That's all I care about. Okay. Now that the pre-show's out of the way, I'm going to check. The 20 stream streak. Nice. You made the, yeah, Caleb, you did make the edit. Yeah, I made sure each person got at least one clip in the edit. I guess aside from Bleach, but I don't know if Bleach is actually on the team anymore. My eye is red. What the hell? Okay. Prediction is still up. No one has really used it yet. Again, channel points. You want to support your favorite team. Maybe throw some channel points down. Show them how much you believe in them a little bit. Doesn't do you any good. Doesn't do me any good, but it's fun. So there you go. Other mic, if you don't like this. Oh yeah, you mean this one? We're not doing this today. All right. Why does my hands look so weird today? Maybe it's because we're casting Chaotic. Bleach. No, okay, I thought so. Yeah. So it was a good thing I didn't put Bleach on the team then. I wanted the members of Spartan Spades represented in the edit there. Okay, I'm glad we got that out of the way. Also, what the hell is wrong with my It looks normal. Okay, we're good. We're good. Okay. Nice perspective. Yeah. We're 1 minute out from the start. Again, just to set the stage here, just to tell you what's happening, what's going on. Excuse me while I mute and cough off to the side here. Clear the throat. There we go. Crouton supports. No, I do not support that. No. On the record, no, I don't. No. This is literally There's only one single match more important than this. There's a match equally important, which we'll be casting tomorrow with SP Envy's team. We have both semifinals will be represented on this channel. Today and tomorrow. And then Friday, it's 3 days in a row. Wednesday, Spartan Spades semis. Thursday, SP Envy semis. Friday, the grand finals, depending on who wins. Yeah, Spades is blue. Does it not tell you? Did I mess it up? Oh, I didn't say. Did I not type in the team names? Oh shit, I'm sorry. Yeah, Spades is blue. Sorry if it's not in there. I messed it up. Let me get all this stuff off the screen though. Give me a second. Camera off the screen. Yeah, I messed it up. Yeah, sorry. Thursday semis for 3. Yeah, 3s. Yeah, we got a lot of semis going on, but I'm excited for the 2s. We've been following the 2s. Blue, Spades is blue. I'm sorry for the confusion. I completely forgot. That's one of the things I forgot when I was rushing to get this done. My apologies there. We are waiting on... Oh, wait. Deadliest Heat and Tom Ozzy are in now. I've seen these two players before, by the way. I have a little bit of knowledge on them. Not a lot. Not nearly as much as Spartan Spades, but you know how it is. Okay. Good luck to both. Again, I can't stress this enough. There's only one more game for this season after this. This is the penultimate. It's literally... It's either this, you go home, or you're in the finals. There you go. All right. We're going to get started. I hope the players are ready. It looks like everyone was in. There we go. I hope my Rocket League works today. It'd be really nice. Join me. Oh, I cannot type. You tell how excited I am. Join ready. All right. Let's do it. Chaotic, yeah. Thank you for joining the team quickly so they could kind of get the idea that they were supposed to be in the orange team. Okay. Guys, here we go. It's time. Officially. Let me know how the volume is, by the way. What is history? Hexy, honestly, yes. Honestly, yeah. That's not a exaggerated statement. There's only so many Royalty Series finals. And when you're looking at one of the semifinals, ooh, okay. Latinseven going to start off with a goal immediately. Let's talk a little. Okay, we've done a little bit of the opening here. We've talked a little bit about what this match, the importance of it, and anything like that. Let's talk about the actual teams, though. Nice crossbar sound, by the way. Bar down. Listen, Latinseven creators have not lost. Period. That's it. The end of the story. They've never lost. In fact, they were doing so good, they haven't had to play in 3 weeks. They didn't have to play in the playoffs because they got a bye. Same as nice, that one's across the net. Same as Spartan Spades. They didn't have to do first round of playoffs. They did have to play quarterfinals, of course. But they haven't before that. They had a 3-week break basically because they didn't get to play the 5th week of the season because their stats were too high. They had no one to match against. It's a Swiss league, meaning you have to match against someone with the same stats as you, same win percentage. No one had that, so Latinseven graders didn't get to play week 5. They went almost 3 weeks without playing until the quarterfinals happened. All right, so pretty sick stuff for them. We'll see if that maybe iced them out a little bit. Obviously, Spartan Spades, we've seen every single match they've ever played, essentially. So we know that they're pretty warmed up on the season. Nice clear cross there. Tom Ozzy, you see chasing it back. Again, Tom Ozzy is a player that I have a little bit of knowledge on. That's a good pass to Deadly Seat. That one's not quite on the net, though. But Tom Ozzy's actually been on the channel a few times as well, so big shout out to the Latinseven creators team there. That one is on net, but they do save it away. Hexy with an ARG that blocks half the screen. And as that's happening, Chaotic's going to get one. That ARG was some good luck, maybe, from Hexy there, helping out Spartan Spades in some way. Ivo, great touch to get that one going. Look how close Deadly Seed is to getting that landing there. Tried to land and get the 50, maybe. Join the Crouton Club with the light. I can't speak. Join the Crouton Club at the right time. Hexy, it seems so, yes. Either way. Oh, Chaotic, nice read on the face-off. Good bump, too. It's a 1v1 now. Chaotic, go for the bump, maybe? Couldn't get it, though. Couldn't quite find it. This one's sent across. Chaotic there to catch it, maybe. Nice goal. Look at the passing play here. The number 4 seed. Showing that numbers don't always matter here. Stats aren't the best thing to go on, maybe. As you see, a lead now for Spartan Spades. Now officially we've seen both teams be in the lead at one point or another. Sometimes you go 3 full games without seeing one of the other players, one of the other teams in the lead. Now we've seen both teams in the lead at one point or another. So you know it's a close match. Always, as I say, game ones aren't necessarily the best way to tell. Nice shot there. That one's awkward. Nice save away. It's one of those awkward ones you can't quite tell if it's on it, so you don't know if you should go for the save, and you might pinch it in or something. But Hold on, nice flick here. I'll finish that point in a second. That one almost on the net. But game ones aren't necessarily always the best way to tell how the series as a whole is going to go. Actually, let's talk about this. The previous matches, there's a lot I want to talk about. Wait, we're going to see today and tomorrow. This is semis 1 for Spartan Spades and semis 2 tomorrow. With the other side of the same bracket is with SPNV. Literally, it's only the top 4 teams. You know, sometimes you get down to the semifinals and it's like, oh, you have a seed 10 is somehow still in it. Only the top 4 seeds from regular play, match play, week play. Only those people from the regular season, the top 4 are in. It is a perfect top 4. Literally, top 4 from the regular season are the only people left, which is crazy. The math never really works out that way, does it? You always see like, oh, a 6th seed is somehow, or a 10th seed is somehow, or like the 2nd seed gets knocked out somehow. No. Every one of the top 4 have made an appearance in the semis. What are you kidding me, Chaotic? Where did you find that? What DLC did you download to get this? Hold on. Ivo just had to sit back and watch this one. Look at this shit from Chaotic. Oh, what a cartwheel. Oh, God. Oh, there's a bot now. Come on, get the bot. I gotta ban the bot. I gotta get mods, man. Hold on. Pardon me for looking away from the screen. I gotta ban the bot in the chat. There we go. All right, bot's gone. Everybody can relax. Bot's gone. This one, Chaotic. Oh, I thought Chaotic was almost going to own goal there. He sees the net and just has to score on it. He's just got that dog in him. Nice save away there from Ivo. There's one more thing I wanted to mention. Now, I'm kind of drawing a blank on it. Tom Ozzy waiting for it in the net. Nice wait there. Oh, that one sent across. But no, either way, we're going to get to see every single moment of the last, the top 4. We won't miss a single moment of it. Or me at least. I won't miss a single moment. Oh, Chaotic gonna get this double. Come on, don't tell me. Oh, he sucks. He missed it. All right, Ivo gonna have to chase back on this one. Okay, it's off for now. Maybe go for this pinch. He does get the pinch, but it's pretty weak. Tamazi, a measured approach here to keep this one offensive. Doesn't quite get what he's looking for, but does get a little bit of a Goomba stomp on him. Ivo now awkward. Couldn't quite put a great offensive touch there. Deadly Seat. Easy time grabbing this one. Look at it. He goes up for this one. Pops into the corner. Not the best offensive drive there. Gonna have to try and make things awkward for Chaotic now if he can. Not awkward enough. Chaotic gets through 2 of them. Ivo now to continue. So that one's sent across. There's a point I want to make, but I haven't been able to look away from the action here. Nice 50, Tom Ozzy. Proving why the #1 team there with a 50 like that. Speaking of proving they're #1, they're looking for another goal right there. Can't quite find it, though. The demo on Deadly Zeet certainly didn't help things either for Latinseven creators. But again, we won't miss a single second of the top 4. We're watching this. Oh, nice save. We're watching this match. Then we'll watch the other semifinals because there's 2 sides of semifinals. We'll watch the other one tomorrow. Literally, 24 hours from now, we'll be watching SPNV in their semifinals. It's the same exact league. And then we get to see the grand finals on Friday over on the Royalty Series official channel. And I hope you guys will follow me over there when I get to cast that. Nice touch there from Chaotic. Almost drives that one in maybe. Nice little touch around the defense in there, but I hope you guys will follow me over there when I go there on Friday onto the Royalty official. I'll give you guys some information in the Discord on how to get there. Ooh, there's no one home, and I didn't get to see with the demo. How did Chaotic get that out of there? I didn't get to see through the damn demo cloud. What? How did he get that out? That was like guaranteed. It was in the net, wasn't it? He did some like time stop shit. Oh, sorry, I can't say this. It's semifinals. I really gotta watch my language today. Holy, sorry, Royalty mods there. I'll try harder. It's just a really hype match right now. Ivo can't get a touch there. Rare miss from Ivo, but he was boostless. Wait a minute, don't let this one in. Oh, he saved it anyway. But hey, you know what? You know what they did? You know what they did? This last second touch here from Chaotic guaranteed a game 1 win, because if that would have gone in on the first touch, they might have had a 0-second opportunity on the next faceoff. But he takes the 50. He lets in the goal though, right? But he guarantees the win. That's huge play from Chaotic. He says, I don't care. I don't have to worry about the second one. I just have to worry about keeping it out until 0 seconds. Brilliant strategy from the veteran Chaotic here. 700 points, game 1, Chaotic. Snapping out. He's been doing it all season long. Ivo as well. Boltini is and Caleb that we've seen on the 3s teams and between all the different sub-ins that happen. We know how they play. Latinseven creators are learning how they play right now. We already knew the information coming into this, didn't we, chat? We've seen this before. Mayo, Hexy, you guys have seen this all season long. You've been here for all of these. Welcome to the club, Latinseven creators. Although, they're not #1 in the league for out of reason. Of course, they're... undefeated. They literally are the only team in the league that has 0 losses, period. Oh, I meant to mention this too. Almost every single match in the playoffs, period. Not just quarterfinals, not just semifinals, not just round 1, not just quarters. That's what I mean. Oh, it's going to be nice clear, Tom Ozzy. That's crazy on your own backline. But every single playoff match so far, both of the previous rounds, all but one of them was a total sweep, 4-0. The other one, guess what it was? A 4-1, okay? A 4-1. It was, everything else was a 4-0. So there's been no close matches. Not a single close match in the entire playoff bracket up until this point. Let's see if tonight can change that. So far, Spartan Spades off to a great start. They got a Game 1 win, and now they've got a lead coming into Game 2. First minute, they're looking pretty good. Pretty good. Add Crouton, B, Reballs, Hexy, Shroom, Shuffle, Bleach, Got a Games, Ugg, Julia Bacon, Dub, Peak, Go Next, Slug. Am I missing someone? Oh, you're saying people who have seen these people play, huh? Is that what you're trying to say? Yes. Oh, Mayo. I see what you're saying. Yeah, I got you. Well, either way, how about this? That list you just mentioned are a list of people that have seen Spartan Spades play before, so you're not wrong in that capacity either. Look at Chaotic. Look at the control. He's going to slice up that defense. He's off the bar, though. He sucks at the game. Ivo can't find a way back in either. Deadliest Heat and Tom Ozzy going to be thanking the Phantom third man, the crossbar anyway. Trying to get one on there. Oh, that's a double commit. Chaotic is going for a bump on a ghost. There's nobody down there, Chaotic. You beat him already. Come on. And another crossbar for Spartan Spades. Chaotic racing back. Look at the presence of the defense there for Chaotic. He was just taking a shot not half a second ago. Immediately was back on defense. Ivo was damn close on the save, but the shot too precise from Tom Oz and the captain of Latinseven Creators, showing again why this team has been #1 in the league since the word go. Since the season began, they haven't lost a single game, a single series, I should say. They've lost a few games. I believe if I could flash that on the screen quickly here, we can see how many losses they have total. 4 losses, period, in like individual games. There's another goal for Ivo. 4 losses on the season. Now 5, actually, if you count the one for Spartan Spades. Latinseven Creators, get this. Now, including Spartan Spades Game 1 right here, have only lost a Rocket League match 5 times over the course of 7 weeks. Do you understand what kind of a dynasty they're building? Now they have to climb this mountain called Spartan Spades. We've seen how good they are. They're only the 4th seed, by the way. If you go on math alone, they're the worst team left in the playoffs. They're the lowest seed team. It's only top 4 from here on out, okay? And Spartan Spades are still kicking ass like this. Sorry, language again. That's deadliest heat. Talking about a deadliest angle right there. How about that? He slices him up. Yeah, he is cracked, actually. Good use of a sound alert there. You know what you're talking about. Look at this angle. Ivo caught unawares. He got it. Oh, the thinnest of margins. It's a razor's edge between getting that save out. That was a very brilliantly played shot. A brilliantly placed shot from Deadliest Heat. Unbelievable. Unreal. That's so specific of an angle. Deadliest Heat, speaking of Deadliest Heat, gonna make a bid for MVP here, maybe, with a lot of defense and then maybe a little offense here too, maybe. Chaotic. Slow on it. Ivo's gonna come in for a pinch. No, there's no way you score that. Yeah, Tom Ozzy. Heads up play on the defensive end. Keep that one out. Good boost pickup from the captain, Chaotic. That's in the net, though. He goals it. Oh, no. 3 balls. Great timing on the he's cracked. Holy. Yeah, look at this. Chaotic was close as you could be. It was in anyway. Here's the thing. It's not an unforced own goal. You kind of had no choice. It was either going to be in or you have a chance of saving it. I guess maybe if you wait a half second longer, maybe you get it out, but that's such a hard decision to make. Oh, Deadly Seat. Nice kickoff here. He's going to get it in, too. Oh, Chaotic. What a redemption right there. He did the own goal before. Now he makes a mercurial save here. That's unbelievable. Very well played on the defense now, Spartan Spades. 1 up right now. Technically, on paper, the better team here. Latinseven Creators finally find themselves with some kind of foothold in this match. Gonna get another goal right here. Look how awkward Ivo is off the back line. Wait a minute. Can't quite backflip in time. The half flip. More of a quarter flip in this. Oh, yeah, it was. He nosedived into the back. Oh, did you see him? He broke his neck on that half flip attempt. Oh, you hate to see it. Well, that is why I have never learned how to half flip. It's an embarrassing thing when you miss it. Ivo on the grandest stage of them all. Well, grandest stage except for one other one, which is the grand finals. Breaks his neck on a botched half flip. Chaotic now has some work to do. Nice flick from Chaotic here. And he's going to get that one across. If only Ivo might have been a little bit closer there. But it's a really hard thing to guess that Chaotic's going to be able to slice up the defense like that. Especially a championship caliber defense like Latinseven Creators. Chaotic now to his own back line. A couple awkward touches, but he does buy some time. Another botched half flip. Spartan Spades did not get that half flip DLC apparently. They've missed 2 in a row now. Very interesting. Deadly Seat now grabbing the own boost there. Good pickup. Trying to make the defense a little less awkward here. Getting over to Tom Ozzy. Chaotic now racing back on this one.
Good my
pinch.
rage for as long as possible.
Oh, we gotta rage.
My fury upon you.
Hold on.
Like the crashing of 1,000 waves.
Yeah, Reballs is angry. Reballs, what are you angry about? Oh, that's a post. That's what you're angry about. You're angry about that post. You just got angry early, huh? Deadliest Heat. Oh, that was almost the greatest fake out I've ever seen. Chaotic somehow has the presence of mind to keep it out. Nice Tom Ozzy. Sends a shooting star across his own net. Kills the defense for, or sorry, kills the offense for they can really address anything, but somehow they still get it. What are you talking about? Wait a minute. Oh, he didn't get the touch there. I thought he got the touch and he was going to get sent straight up. It was just a very slight misread from Deadliest Heat. The first mistake we've really seen from Deadliest Heat has been a stalwart, just untouchable player so far. You can't get a mistake out of this player, and all of a sudden makes one, and look at that. Lo and behold, Spartan Spades get a goal out of it. This is a lobby in which you can't afford to make a single mistake. That's how good these players are. This is no longer the challenger that I'm a fan of, where just nonsense happens left and right. They can't really play the game. This is what I'm talking about. You have one little hot dog defense moment, and you're getting scored on. Tom Ozzy didn't have the greatest address there. Deadliest Heat couldn't get much height on this one. Ivo says, "Well, here's your net. Let me put the ball right into the back of it." Chaotic is missing. Just because the sound alert's really delayed. Are they? I hope not. That'd be unfortunate. Been like that for a while. Really? I'm sorry about that. I didn't know that I didn't know there was a problem on my Twitch there. Sorry about that. Well, either way, the timing's been pretty good so far, to me anyway, on this end. I don't know if it's the same on the output. Cat to get that save. Maybe he does send it across. Nice pick up there. 4-4 now. The scrappy team, Spartan Spades, taking it to the #1 team in the league. Nice save there from Ivo. Latinseven creators have been making this league bow to them since literally the first week. They didn't even get to play week 5. That's a save right there. Again, I can't stress this enough. When you're so good at the game that the league can't find an opponent for you for a full week, you have to sit on the sidelines and watch as all the other teams who can't win as much as you struggle for what is effectively second place. But now, at the very highest point they can get to, they're coming up against a wall here between Chaotic and Ivo. This team, Spartan Spades. Oh, that could be in. That's not in yet, but Deadliest Heat with a crazy read. Oh. Take everything I just said and throw it in the garbage can. Take it back. Oh, God. Look at that. Oh, Ivo was damn close on the read, but wow, Deadliest Heat. Talk about precision. This is what I meant. This is what I meant with Deadliest Heat not making any mistakes. Right there. Right when it counted. The seconds are counting down to an overtime. Steals away that momentum. No way! It's off, though, Ivo. Get a map, please. He missed the face-off goal. They did it perfectly, but it's just an awkward. The 50 didn't help him either. Oh, Latinseven creators skate by on this one by a very narrow margin, but a powerful one. With that double from Deadliest Heat, really a good way to kick off your series in the right way here. Tying it up. This is effectively now just a best of 5. Yeah, hey, Mayo, you said it right. Yeah, pretty close. Absolutely, a very close attempt here, and so far so good. We're not going to see a sweep, which I was hoping we wouldn't see, because we've seen nothing but sweeps in this damn playoff bracket. So finally, the 2v2 Challenger League will see something that isn't a sweep. Half the place feel like a heat seeker. Yeah, dude, they just find the net. These currently 4. I know there's a sub. Boltini might sub in at some point for Spartan Spades. We know it's an option. It's an option that, by the way, Latinseven doesn't have. They don't have a sub. They only have these 2 players. That's it. And that should say something. A team that only has 2 people signed up in the whole, like, that's it. You don't have subs. You don't have anything else. You don't have a manager. You don't have a coach. It's just these 2. I looked at the stat sheet. It's literally just Tom Ozzy, and it's literally just Deadliest Heat. Just the 2 of them. And they've been running roughshod on this league since day 1, since week 1, okay? Since the opening moments of the first match of the entire season, they've been doing this kind of thing right here. This is what I'm talking about. Throwing a fruit salad goal explosion down. Deadliest Heat bringing the momentum out of Game 2 and keeping it into Game 3 here. Deadliest Heat, bang, what a read over the top of Chaotic there. The full sweep streak is broken. I'm happy to say that, yeah. I'm glad the streak is gone. I'm very happy about that. I don't want to see any more sweeps. I hope it's not even a sweep on Friday when we look at the grand finals. I don't care who's in it. If it's SP Envy, if it's Spartan Spades, or if it's neither of them, which it very well could be depending on how this match and tomorrow goes. I don't want any sweeps from here on out. And so far, we're looking good in that capacity. This one drops down. Tom Ozzy has that one across. Chaotic trying to come up on that one. Has to take a 50 through 2 of them and somehow gets a somewhat positive 50. What a read! No, he missed it though. That was such a good play. That was so well read until Chaotic just bungled it off to the side there. Is it his RLCS qualifier? Oh no! Chaotic again falls just short of the net. Welcome in, Flying Narwhal. Yes, I know your feelings on the matter, Flying Narwhal. For anyone who doesn't know, Flying Narwhal was one of the teams in the playoffs in this very league, who I believe lost to SP Envy, right? That's who took you guys out, or am I crazy? You played them in the finals, or your quarterfinals, right? Nice read there, Deadly Seed again, trying to find that net. He does. He's okay. Best player on the whole lobby right now. Best player on the field. Deadly Seed does not stop doing this. 2 games in a row now, unbeatable. Oh, what a catch. That's nasty. That's disgusting. I never want to play the game again after watching that. What's the point of a sub for Rocket League? Good question. So, if you're in a... This mostly counts for... I usually say it's in 3v3. But if you're playing 3s and one of your players is just not having a good day, just not feeling it, or maybe the other team has a certain play style that really counters that teammate, it might be a good idea to be like, hey, it's not really working out. Let's sub in whoever else, like Boltini Rome, for this example, Spartan Spades. Maybe if Ivo is really having a bad night, which so far he's not, but if Ivo is really just sucking right now, you might sub in Boltini Rome, see if you can't change things up. Or even, oh, nice save. Even if you're playing just well, like even if you're playing fine, nice goal here. I'm having a stroke. Good goal for Chaotic here. But even if you're playing fine, and you're just losing by 1 goal, it's like super close, but you're not really making, there's not one player making any mistakes. It's sometimes a good idea to throw in a sub just to shake things up. If you're losing by 1 and you're super close, like if Spartan Spades would have been beating Latinseven creators 3 games in a row, maybe it would have been smart for them to sub someone in just to kind of change things up, see if they can throw a wrench in the gears or something, kind of throw off the balance. This could be a quick goal here. Okay, no one's there. It's not a dangerous face-off on this one. All brains, no mechs is Flying Narwhals. Okay. We haven't seen anything crazy mechanically. Actually, there was a cartwheel goal from Chaotic in Game 1. That was probably the most insane thing we've seen so far, but we're early in the series here. We're very early on. This one's sent across. Too hot for anyone to shoot, though. Good keep on. Ooh, I was going to say good keep on offense, but no, it works as a sort of a clear. Chaotic's there for the pickup, too. What a nasty shot by the defense. Again, Deadly as Yeet earning that MVP badge right now for me. Best player on the field, bar none. That one could be in. No. That one's finally going to finally find it. Boy, did they have to just put everything in there. Just put everything. I mean, how many attempts does that take? This was like 4 or 5. And look how close they are to save you, by the way. They almost pinched that one out. Chaotic's in the lobby? What do you mean, Chaotic's in the lobby? Yeah, Chaotic isn't even #1 right now, all right? Look, Deadly's Yeet has taken over. Well, hold on. We'll see. 1 goal on 4 shots, Chaotic, with a 25% shooting ratio. We'll see. Deadly's Yeet, 2 on 3, though. That's much better at 66%. Oh, trying to get another one right there, but Ivo up to meet him in time. Tom Ozzy's there. Wow, he hot dogged it. Thank goodness Ivo's back, though, off the sidewall. Gonna read this one. Maybe Deadly's Yeet up 2. He somehow beats Deadly's Yeet to the ball. That's kind of crazy. Good catch there. Ivo pops this one high. Try and 1v2 it, maybe. That's not the strongest touch you'd like to see. Again, things that would have worked last week, even in regular season, things that would have been working all season long. Because again, I usually like to say Challenger League. Oh, this is get that one out of there. Oh, he can't. He's awkward on an Ivo. Gonna get the pickup here. Back on top, Spartan Spades. It's been almost a full game, a full 5 minutes since they've had a lead of any capacity. Actually, maybe it has been. They lost the lead right at the end of the last match. So maybe another minute and 20. So like 4 minutes without a lead there. That's basically it. But things that would have been working in the regular season, because I usually like to say, oh, Challenger League's so fun because they can either play really well or really poorly. Nice goal here. Speaking of playing poorly, where's the defense on this one? Yeah, Hexy hard. There's like some Pirates. They stole a goal here. Where's that damn defense at? Oh, there he was. Ivo just didn't get hit. That's all. Okay, yeah, that's not an egregious play. Ivo just had a mistouch there. It's nothing crazy. But, well, yeah, no, you won't see these kind of things where I say, like, oh, a botched face-off or like a weird misinput or some play that doesn't make any sense or like, oh, they're stuck in the corner. That doesn't happen at this point. These guys are just so locked in. It's literally semifinals. You can only get 1 match higher than this. You're punching your ticket to the highest possible game in 2 days from now, literally. Nice goal from Chaotic, okay. Get the lead right back. Literally, tomorrow, one more semis for the other side of this very bracket. Again, in case anyone, I said this before, but in case anyone doesn't understand. Today, upper bracket semifinals. Tomorrow, lower bracket semifinals. So there's no difference. It's just one's above the other one on the spreadsheet. It's not seating different. Oh, it could be in. But then Friday, literally one day after the final semifinals, there is actually the grand final. That's it on the main channel. So 3 days in a row for these players. Regardless of who wins, whether it's Spartan Spades, whether it's Latinseven creators, whether it's SPNV tomorrow or Duke's Demons tomorrow, whoever gets the win has to play the very next day, which is kind of insane. What kind of schedule are you trying to keep there? They got rocket boost running through their veins. That almost is, no, that's such an awkward position. Oh, God. The infallible team make a blunder here. Deadliest Heat, oh, just a mistouch. Tom Ozzy, a misread. 2 in a row. This is what I'm talking about. This is a lobby in which you can't make a single mistake, because the second you make a mistake, you get scored on. They made 2 mistakes there. You know what's worse than 1 mistake is 2 mistakes, all right? That's what it is. And they paid for it for sure, yeah. We'll see how this one continues, though. That one across the net, not going to be able to find anything there. 2-goal lead at 15 seconds is a pretty safe thing right now for Spartan Spades. Well, maybe not with a shot off the wall like that. Oh, but Tom Ozzy's not in position to shoot it. Spartan Spades get away with that one a little bit. That's going to be in for Ivo, too. What? Where did this find in? How do you find this angle? Oh, it's literally just this touch from midfield, I guess. Holy. Bang, yeah. Just below. Making adjustments for next season. Insider scoop. Gonna play with my monitor on next season. That's gonna be a huge difference for Flying Narwhal. You guys know about Flying Narwhal, I assume. Some of you in chat might know about the Flying Narwhal that we know from Rocket League. One of the favorite players on the channel here. Got knocked out of the finals by SPNV, who we'll be watching tomorrow, their semifinals. I think that's the sound Narwhal was making at the time, or at least Narwhal's controller. By the way, is my mic... Oh, my mic filter's not working like it's supposed to. Is my mic filter... like, is this sound like normal? Yeah, I'm going to be pissed off if it sounds like... if it sounded horrible this whole time. Maybe I'll, like, listen into it for a second. Hold on. Oh, I gotta do a quick sound test. Live sound test here. Live sound test here. No, it does sound really bad. It does sound bad. What? Oh no! I thought something was wrong. Oh god. Hold on. We'll get through this match and I'll see if I can maybe fix it. Is that as bad as it? Like normal? Because my filter's not on. My where's that at? Sorry, I gotta focus on the game. Here we go. That one's sent across. Ivo. I'm really distracted now by this microphone thing. A microphone gate. What's going on here? You sound as bad as you... Yeah, alright, bad as you usually do. Sounds fine on my... Okay, well, hey, welcome back in, my man, Tony. It's been a while since I've seen you around. Nice, that one off the bar. That's going to be a free goal, though. Tom Ozzy, nice read off the return shot there. Hold on, I'm gonna try something real quick. Just give me a second. Well, okay, I guess I hope we're good now because my whole computer just froze when I tried to do that. Are we still live? Okay, now it should sound better, right? It sounds different. Ivo, off the back. That one sent across. Oh, Tom Ozzy got under him. It just did the sweep the legs on him. Holy. No goal there for Deadliest Heat. They did a good job keeping that one out. Deadliest Heat has been pretty deadly on the net, to turn a phrase there, maybe. Nice goal there for Deadliest Heat. I'm gonna have to check something though. Hold on, I gotta know. What's the way I can figure this out? I'll figure it out later. I'm pretty sure my microphone was using like my laptop microphone or something instead of my good microphone. I don't know what was going on with that. I'm gonna be upset if I go back and look at the VOD and I was using like a really bad microphone for half of this. This is the semifinals, damn it. I'll focus back in, though. 2 up right now. Latinseven creators have taken 2 losses, which, by the way, again, I want to mention this. Oh, nice one. Up until this point, up until literally, what was that, 29 minutes ago? Up until they faced Spartan Spades tonight, they had only dropped 4 games total ever against any team in the league since week 1. That's it. Now you add 2 on that. Latinseven getting additional 2 losses from Spartan Spades here tonight. Good goal here, Deadliest Heat. Again, kind of the ace of the field, if you ask me right now. Has been untouchable most of the series, even though they are down. Let's dig into that a little bit. Spartan Spades up by 1 right now, but you have Deadliest Heat on the other side. What have they been doing to get past Deadliest Heat here? What have they really been doing? They're just clearly doing something right. Almost get another one there, Deadliest Heat. So whatever they're doing in the previous matches, they ought to just start figuring that out right now. They really need it down 3. This is by far the biggest lead anyone's had so far in the series. Could be another one right there if Chaotic doesn't get that backwards. He does. Very nice.
I've contained my rage.
Hexy's mad. Oh, a good pinch there.
Unleash my fury upon you like the crashing of 1,000 waves.
Hexy, what are you angry about, Hexy? You using the rage sound effect? Here's what I'm angry about. Tom Ozzy getting another goal. Not angry. He's shooting 100%, by the way. Tom Ozzy 100% shooting right now. Pretty sick. Pretty sick. Been doing. They're just clearly doing. Spades losing 0-4. Well, that's what you're angry about. Oh, I see. Spades down. That's what's got Hexy upset. Well, it's only halfway through the match, which, depending on how you want to look at it, could be a good thing or a bad thing, right? Nice. In? No, it's not in. Could be a good thing or a bad thing, because you could say, well, they have half the match to come back, or they have half the match to get down 4 more goals, maybe. Depends on what you think. Okay, like now to the back line. Ivo up on it. Gonna get the double, maybe. No, but that will find its way in eventually. Not the most effective double we've ever seen from Spartan Spades, or Chaotic specifically, but it will find its way into the net, and that's what really counts. At this point in the season, every single goal counts, chat. Every goal counts. In the regular season, you can say only half the goal counts. In quarterfinals or the preview or the best 16, you could say only 75% of the goals counts. But starting in semifinals, every single goal counts. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm going to die on this hill. Look at this. Speaking of dying on a hill, look at this goal maybe. No, I don't know what that has to do with dying on a hill, but I tried to make a segue there. It didn't quite work. Deadliest Heat going to get a goal here. No questions asked. Well, it was a passing play. So that counts, right? That counts? Nice pass, though. Chaotic was trying to get... What was he trying to get it off the bar, or was he trying to set it for a squishy, maybe? I couldn't tell. Maybe he wanted the squishy, just didn't stick to it, maybe? I thought the semifinals are more important. Yeah, I don't know. Is that the impression you get? That's not what I'm trying to say at all. What? Huh? Tom Ozzy sends it downfield. Wow, Spartan Spades, you kind of get... Hey, pardon my phraseology, and any royalty mods listening. You know, close your ears for a second, but Spartan Spades are getting their asses kicked right now. Latinseven creators have come out with a huge, like, just brutal game 4 for them. This is by far, without any kind of hyperbole, this is the most savage game we've seen so far from either of these teams. It's been very evenly matched up until this point. Ivo trying to close the gap a little bit, but this is a 4-point gap. What? Good Lord. Get this save, maybe, Chaotic. Nice demo there as well. Trying to set up for something. Chaotic now. But look, with that demo, Tom Ozzy's just going to be back for free. So even when you do get a nice demo, sometimes it works against you. Nice pop there from Tom Ozzy. 50 seconds left to find 4 goals. It's technically, physically possible, but against a team that's playing as well right now as Latinseven. You know what was happening, folks? Latinseven's the first couple of games just weren't warmed up, apparently. They just weren't warmed up. And now they're running the roost like they usually do. They're running the table, whatever you want to call it. They're running the gauntlet, however you want to say it. They're in charge right now. Ivo trying to find a goal. He does get one through. There you go. Cut down the lead. Only 3 goals needed now in a very, very, very short amount of time. So I'm locking in for my teammates, DJ Caleb. I agree with you. Spartan Spades. Let me read what my man Tony says. It's hard. Chaotic is technically one of your bosses in royalty, but Latinseven is the team I'm on. Conflicted. My man Tony is conflicted. You know who else is conflicted? Me. Because I've seen every single match of Spartan Spades this season. Maybe bar 1 or 2, but most of the matches I've seen Spartan Spades play in is 2s and 3s pretty much. I haven't seen a single thing from Latinseven. Haven't seen it all season long. I've not had a chance to see them. Nice one from Deadliest Heat, but I feel as if I have watched them for a lifetime after watching just these first 4 games. I know everything I need to know. Deadly Seat is cracked. Tom Ozzy is as good as I remember from way back when I casted him like a year ago. I didn't need to see their regular season. I didn't need to see their previous playoff game. I know everything I need to know. Here's what it is. Breaking news. Latinseven Gaming, Latinseven creators are just good at the game. Full stop. That's all you need to know. Spartan Spades are okay. They're okay at the game compared to the Latinseven creators right now. Deadly Seat needs to be taken off the field. Dude, force a foul on this guy. Get him ejected. He's eating you alive, Spartan Spades. Deadly Seat is a monster. You need to put I don't know, you get a cage for this player. Holy. You gotta do something. Break out the underhanded tactics. Start demoing Deadly Seat. You can't play. You can't beat him. You're in trouble. I say that, but we're actually tied in the series. So whatever you're doing, don't listen to me. Maybe listen to DJ Caleb, who says give him a pep talk. DJ Caleb, I think you should do whatever you think is right. Now, in this interim, I have to know something. I actually have to know. It's going to drive me crazy, and we're going to be here for a long time of me complaining about it. I have to know if my microphone was messed up for the first like 3-4 games of this semifinals match. I have to know. Because if it was using my microphone on my damn laptop, that's gonna make my blood pressure rise through the roof. Well, I can't currently listen to it because my computer can't load it. So you know what? We'll never know. We won't know until I go back later and probably crash out about it. So we'll just go to the next match. Whatever. There's no reason to check now. It's too late anyway, isn't it? I can't do anything about it. Boltine Rome's in the chat. What's up, Boltine? Can you hear Crouton's voice? Well, speaking of voice, hey, was my microphone I feel like I'm going crazy. My microphone was messed up at the beginning, right? Please, you gave a pep talk that quickly? Hell of a pep talk. What did you say? Just say win the game and then hang up, maybe? We check him. He probably has aimbot. Exy, yes, I'm telling you, dude. Deadly Seat's a monstrous player. It's no wonder. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. He didn't, dude. Tom Ozzy didn't even get a save for that. Didn't even get a save for that. Deadly Seat not gonna let that one in either. You're not gonna stop this one, are you? You have no idea how close he was to stopping that. You have no idea how close he was to stopping this. Oh, dude, half an inch to the left. He would have pulled a double save. Good start. Yeah, good start. Spartan Spades. Now today. I don't know if they're upset about anything. They're tied in the series against the best team in the whole league. They've taken 2 matches against a team who's only ever lost 4 times, period, total of any 4 individual games, 4 5-minute segments of Rocket League have they lost before tonight over the course of 7 weeks. Nice from Chaotic here. They've only lost 4 times in 7 weeks, and they already have done half of that by themselves here. Spartan Spades with 2. So I think their mental should be pretty damn high against Latinseven graders here. That's what I think. What's up, Shroom? What's up, Shroom? They did what I said. Oh, sounds yay, Caleb. Showing out, even though you're not part of the 2s team, you're only on the 3s team. I see you showing out here. Giving the team some help, maybe. It's fine if you lose. It's not RLCS. Hey, this is RLCS. For anyone who isn't like top 0.00% SSL, this is RLCS. What are you talking about? Chaotic now across with it. Two goal lead. They're holding it pretty well. They're not letting him out of their box. Let's see if Chaotic can keep some kind of pressure here. No, I think they'll get a pretty significant break here. No, Ivo from out of nowhere said, "Screw your pressure break. We're right back on offense." I thought they were going to get a substantial clear, maybe. No, they didn't. And really, if you really want to... Okay, fine. Okay, now officially, Latinseven creators are off their defensive line. They're going to get a goal here, actually. No, Tom Ozzy with a rare miss off the side. Kind of a wild shot there. Ivo has a chance on it. Tries to get something on net, but Deadly Seat with a respawn. Going to be able to read it. No boost pick up there, but not like he needed it. He's got plenty of boost to work with. Now it's a 1v1. Chaotic. Ivo trying to get involved too. He does loosen the offense there a little bit. Lets him break through. Nice. Oh, he tries to pancake it down. Didn't quite get it. Backflip from Ivo. Maybe not exactly what you're looking for there. Still scrappy, though, on the back line. Chaotic now with a 50. Doesn't quite get a positive 50, but takes enough off of it to let Ivo get back on it. So now offense gets a chance to try again. That's over the top, but no need to panic. for Spartan Spades. Latinseven creators couldn't find one on net. A rare miss, though, from Ivo could possibly open some things up. That could be a goal. It's not. Oh, it isn't. What? Oh, what? I sound like an owl. I'm sorry about that. What happened here? Ivo with a rare miss there. Kind of, yeah, definitely opened some things up. Katic is awkward in the net. Has to go up against, oh, he had to take a 50 there. Just didn't go his way. That's all. You're forced to take a 50, and you know what they say about 50-50s? Oh, they're 50%. That's why they're called that. Not really. You can really make, if it's me taking a 50, it's a 90-10. I'm always going to win. But they call it a 50 for a reason, all right? Now Chaotic looks to 1v2 them. Tamazi, beautiful read. Keeps it offline. Deadliest Heat with a powerful, powerful clear from not a lot of momentum. That one from Ivo. Great clear. Use an own backline. A little three-dimensional defense maybe. Weak touch from Chaotic. Can open things up right here. Deadliest Heat's got a chance. Puts it off the back. Double incoming and a save from Ivo. Beautiful recovery. Has a chance, though, if you can get this cook shot maybe. Tamazi, though, does a good job keeping them off net for now. Trying to make things awkward. Chaotic's got a chance. Tries to put it through, but Deadliest Heat is covering so much of the field right now. How do you contend with this? Ivo's going to try right here with some kind of double. Couldn't get the negative angle, though. Tried like crazy. Just couldn't find it. Chaotic. A tentative clear for now. He's got Tamazi to compete with. He does get it over the top. Tamazi now boostless in awkward position. Deadliest Heat. Thank goodness for Latinseven creators. Deadliest Heat was there. Sees the awkward situation. Gets involved. Very well placed. Very well scouted. Now Chaotic going to come in on this one. Heads up shot there. That one's sent high above the bar, though. The defense reading it pretty well. No time to shoot that one. It's an easy clear away. Still holding on to a very flimsy 1-goal lead. Now maybe up that to 2, but oh, if they wouldn't have got that one in. Did you see how awkward Chaotic was trying to get on the field? He tried to wave dash, but he waved crash. Look at this. He tripped on a banana peel. Oh my god. Did you see? I'm so glad we got Chaotic's. Oh, that's, oh man, I'm glad we got his camera over that. That was so funny. But they get it. Okay, hey, Boltini, thanks for stopping by, Boltini. Hopefully you get some good news about this game when you check back in. I'm not going to get over that banana peel wave crash there. Oh, God. They get a goal out of it, though. Chaotic set up the play just enough to where he could just absolutely have a mechanical failure, but he did enough to set up Ivo to guarantee the goal anyway, which is a lot to be said about that. And again, I say in a game like this, you can't afford to make a single mistake. Well, they just made a mistake and somehow got out of it. Beautiful demo, Ivo. Oh, but it's not enough. Chaotic's there, though. He buys enough time. I mean, half a second he bought. That was just enough time. With that demo, he bought maybe a second total. And it was barely enough time. Deadliest Heat now. Trying to get something on that. He's going to fall on it. Flip reset, but there's no power on it. Ivo, easy clear. Routine. Clear. That one's off the bar. No need to panic for Chaotic. He does get this one across. Boost grab from Deadliest Heat might open some things up. Good 50 across for Chaotic. Into the corner. He kept it well clear of the net on that 50. Speaking of 50s, Chaotic's got a really positive one here. In front of the net, maybe. Tamazi not going to let that one fall. They've still got a chance, though. Latinseven creators need only to get a quick goal here and then maybe a face-off goal. We've seen him do it before. Ivo out to Chaotic, maybe. Chaotic is up for it. He tries to find the net. He gets it doubled down, but the bar says no. And look at that beautiful positioning from Ivo. Close enough to address the play, but was far enough away in case he had to go back for defense. That placement from Ivo might be the most impressive thing I've seen so far in the series. Knowing exactly the distance to keep. Again, close enough to make the offensive play if need be. Far enough away to get back to net before it goes south. That was really good from Ivo. And speaking of Ivo, hey, MVP of the match, 535. 2-1-2-2. What a lineup there. 2 goals. 2 shots. Ivo shoots 100. That's all you need to know about Ivo as a Rocket League player. Ivo shoots 100. That's it. Everyone else in the lobby? Well, I guess Tamazi shoots 100 too, huh? I guess that's also true. Sorry, Tamazi. I guess you're shooting 100 too. Hey, all you need to know about these two is they shoot 100. I guess we'll open the gates on that a little bit. A little bit awkward pressured when Spades hit the ball. Oh, okay. So Caleb, you're giving us a little bit of what you might told them, what was working for them. Good analysis there. Giving us the details, maybe. Good to hear. We're now entering what could be the final match, by the way. I have not mentioned this yet. I didn't want to mention it until we got the countdown on the clock. This could be it. Spartan Spades could possibly punch their ticket to the grand finals right now in the next 5 minutes. They need only, oh, rare miss there for Ivo. They need only to do exactly what they did last match, or maybe in the first couple matches. Just get back to that, maybe. That's all they have to do is just do it again. And they can't so far. Tamazi says no thank you. He wants to force that game 7, and even more wants to just win and go to the grand finals, of course. But the best way to do that is to get a couple wins here, huh? Very much in the twilight of the series here, the back half. We're now in the later stages of this one. Tamazi trying to get one through. Ivo reads it easy. Wait, there's an open net. No, Deadliest Heat didn't have the speed. He turned. The reflexes were real on this, but just doesn't have the speed. The Rocket League physics don't allow for it. He went for the boost. This is what I'm talking about. That's not even that much of a mistake. Going for the boost when you're on defense, it's frowned upon, but it's not a huge mistake. That's the level of mistake you're allowed to make. You can't even get boost on defense. That's the level this lobby's at. You can't even do that. You have to be 100% making the right decisions and mechanically there too. That's crazy. Speaking of mechanically there, Ivo somehow gets a 50 through 2 of them. Trying to leave this one up for Chaotic maybe. Still on offense though. Spartan Spades trying to set something up. A good substantial clear here. No, Ivo's right there to clothesline this one right back through. Tamazi with a nice clear across, but still on the back foot here. Nice. Deadliest Heat finally breaks the pressure. Trying to find a 1v2 goal here. That one's too hot across the net though. No ability to shoot there from Tamazi. Just not, the ball angle just not there for the pass. Good catch there. Deadliest Heat pops it high. Still on it too. Look at the control being displayed there. That could be a goal. Chaotic jumps at it. Just couldn't quite get to it, but they will eventually keep it out. Maybe a bit of a missed opportunity there for Latinseven with a couple misses on the defense. You might want to take advantage of those. Speaking of taking advantage of that now. Oh, Ivo with an awkward catch. There you go. Ivo now is human too, it seems. Deadliest Heat and Ivo have been pretty solid players. I haven't seen them make too many mistakes, but when they do, it's it's interesting to see how it affects the course of play. So far, Deadliest Heat making a mistake is catastrophic, but Ivo and Chaotic can kind of get away with a little bit of a hot dog touch, and they're all right with it. We'll see if they can do that on this defense, maybe. Deadliest Heat. Oh, speaking of hot dog touches, there's one right there. Oh no, that could be a goal. Oh, nice save, Tamazi. There you go. Deadliest Heat, huge clear. Gets a lot of mileage out of this one. Falling off the back. Ivo's going to catch it. Good 50 there. Deadliest Heat keeps the pressure. Now Chaotic forced to make a move here. With half boost, can he get past 2 of them? He can't even get past the first one. Deadliest Heat takes him out easily. Not going to let him pass. That one could be... It's not in yet. Get the pinch. No. Deadliest Heat comes in and smothers the play. Give me a break. Oh, no. Oh, they had it out too, didn't they? They were close. I think between the two of them, they might have had enough speed on the ball to slide it out of the bar there between the corner and the bevel. Nope. Deadliest Heat says, "I'll take that." A little dunk play maybe. Now we see Spartan Spades back. Ooh, that could be in. We see him back on the receiving end. Oh, good demo. I was gonna say it's been a while since we've seen Spartan Spades have to play from behind. A good match and a half maybe. But now we see them. How will they address this? We know this is maybe a team that doesn't do too well from behind. Maybe gets a little tilt slide action, gets too angry. Maybe lets the decision making slip a little bit where you just start doing crazy stuff. Latinseven creators though seem to be ice cold even when they are down. They play pretty solid. Not necessarily an emotional team. They keep it mechanical. They keep it solid all the way through. See how that affects Spartan Spades though. Just under half the match to work with. 1 goal is nothing in a 2v2 match when you have 2 minutes left. So I'm sure we might see a few more goals even still, regardless of if Spartan Spades win or not. That one set to the side. Chaotic now trying to read this one. Has it off. Oh, Ivo's there. He gets the snipe too. Look how close. I want to point out the defense. Look at the rotation here. Deadliest Heat just took a shot. He just went for offense and is already back to make this save. He's just half a second behind. Not even half a second. Good Lord. He was just on the offense and somehow gets back around. Might not be able to save for Geometry Wednesday. Oh, actually, I'm sorry about that. Maybe we'll, well, I don't know. We might not end up doing Geometry Wednesday. We might have to set that one off for maybe next week. Because we are going to be pretty late getting to it. And also tomorrow. We can't do it tomorrow because we have 2 of these Rocket League casts. So that might be maybe even this weekend or something. We can make it happen. It might have to be postponed this week, maybe. Hexy. So you won't miss anything. I don't think we'll go for it. That'd be a hell of a whiplash going from this to Geometry Dash. This could be a goal though. Deadliest Heat leaves it. What a fake! If I gotta look at the I gotta look at Ivo here. Did Ivo read the touch? He absolutely read the touch from Deadliest Yeet. That is such a high IQ play. You don't see that in Challenger, by the way. That is so smart. Oh, God. That is a 3-dimensional fake. No bones about it. That was pretty sick. Julia's in the chat, too. What's up, Julia? Hey, we got a semifinals match going on right now. Caddick an own goal? No, Caddick, please get that out. No! Hey, most mechanical own goal of the year, by the way. Oh, God. Listen, we know Chaotic is really good at the game, but hey, even the Crouton Cup champion, which Chaotic is, by the way, he's currently still the reigning champion, 11-1 in the league for the Crouton Cup. Even the infallible champion can make a mistake every once in a while. You don't necessarily want to make that mistake here in the semifinals of the entire league, but you don't always have a choice either. Deadliest Heat, maybe trying to pile on the offensive while you still can. You know, they're down 2 now. Maybe try and make it 3. Spartan Spades still have time to come back, though. 30 seconds to find 2 goals isn't impossible. Nice save there, Ivo. Buys himself a little bit of time. Caddick now off the back. Deadliest Heat pops that one through. Hurtling towards the game 7, by the way. Unless we see 2 quick goals here. Ivo couldn't read that one. It's a good pass across, but had to go back for... well, I would say you go back for boost, but he actually didn't grab the boost. This one's sent high. Chaotic now to grab it. Looks for the double. Doesn't get it, but that one's in. There's a chance now. 9 seconds to find one. Chaotic had a hell of a setup here. Goes for, I guess, he went for the fake or the bump. I think you could tell by his car. He laid down on that one. He knew he wasn't going to hit that. He's probably calling fake the whole way. He's probably like in the comments, fake, I'm faking, I'm faking, I'm faking. Like that. So Spartan Spades have 9 seconds to figure this one out. Oh, the face-off is brutal, though. Latinseven creators know how to kill a face-off. Wait a minute. Oh, okay, no. Deadliest Heat is there. We're going to get a game 7 out of this one. Well, wait a minute. Hold on a minute. They still have this one in play. Ivo. It's a cross. Oh, but look at that. Deadliest Heat took enough heat off of it to keep it off. Oh, that was really good. Deadliest Heat took a somewhat dangerous 50, but knew exactly how to do it to make sure it didn't do anything. Appreciate that's... hold on. What's going on? Hold on. I gotta make sure I'm shouting out the right person. I can't see my Twitch thing right now. All right, yeah, Flying Gnarl gifted a sub. Okay, I thought that was it. I was going to call out Chenzo for the sub, but it was Flying Gnarl, so I guess I appreciate both of you for the sub there. Gnarl for gifting it and Chenzo for getting it, I guess. I'm still mad about the microphone thing. I can't believe none of you guys told me that my microphone was messed up. I can't trust anybody. Here's the thing. This is it, by the way. This is the absolute end of the series. This next 5 minutes, not counting overtime if there is one, the next 5 minutes decides who goes to the finals and who goes home. This is it. Each team, 3 goals up. Three in the series, sorry. Latinseven creators who have not dropped, they've only dropped 4 games in the last 7 weeks. They dropped 4 individual games, not series. Nice goal, Chaotic, starting off good. Not series, mind you, just individual 5-minute games. They've only lost 4 over the last 7 weeks. Now in one night they lose 3 to Spartan Spades. I don't know how it's gonna end. I couldn't tell you. If you asked me to, yeah, lag a little. Yeah, I see that. Yeah, appreciate the update. Yeah, hopefully it'll clean itself up though. I hope. But listen, this is it for them. It's only the finals after this, and it's literally in 2 days. They get a 2-day break. That one's sent across. They get a 2-day break from this. And they're already in a game 7. You know they're gonna be stressed out this whole time. Chaotic with the own goal last game, which is get the double in maybe. No, can't find it. Oh, Ivo's back on it though. Good read. Can he get this one off? He does. Keeps it away. Tamazi tried to snipe the backboard there. Chaotic's got a chance. Oh, he's not gonna be first on it though. Deadliest Heat all over this one. Chaotic to Ivo. Ivo, good pick up here. Has it over the top of Tamazi. It's a hell of a start. Can he find this one down maybe? Flip reset, but there's nowhere to go with it. Just sends it across the net. Deadliest Heat now pops it around. Still in control of it too. Chaotic now has to grab this one. Go for the hook shot maybe. Up and over. He goes for the double, but it's way off target. Just can't get around on that one. No good on the flick there. Does try for some kind of ground pinch. Doesn't get it. Defense can read it well. Ivo, awkward as all. Ooh, awkward as can be in that front post position. Can't even get it past Deadliest Heat. Well, he gets a little bit of mileage out of it. Okay. Sit across. Chaotic. Good boost grab there. Defense Not panicking at all. Tom Ozzy now, the huge big time clear. You see Ivo gets the boost and the ball. Okay, I was going to say, be careful with going for that big boost pad. You've made that mistake before in this very series. Not, what, 4 minutes ago that happened? Chaotic tries to find one in. It's not quite in. Ivo's there too. Chaotic on the getaway. Ivo didn't get this pickup. I gotta look at this replay maybe. Hold on. Up 2 though, Spartan Spades right now. They are riding high. Ah, okay. Ivo just didn't get there in time. It's a little bit of a pinch play right at the end. Okay. 2 up though, Spartan Spades, the number 4 seed. We've seen every single game these guys have played all season long. We've seen them. Go Next is in the chat right now. By the way, Go Next is going to be playing tomorrow in the other semifinals. The winner of this match could well be Go Next's opponent in the finals. You understand what I'm saying? This is some homework Go Next is doing right now. The captain of SPNB is in the chat right now looking at this tape and saying, who do I have to play? Go Next. It's, by the way, game 7 for this. This is as close as you could want it. 2 up though, Spartan Spades. Taking it to the number 1 seed who have never ever lost a series. They're undefeated. Again, it bears repeating for me to say, they didn't get to play week 5 because they couldn't get an opponent. It's a Swiss league. No one else was undefeated. They had to bench themselves for a week. The league didn't have an opponent for them. You're seeing why right here. Tom Ozzy with the goal. You know who's been quiet though? You know who's been quiet this entire half game that we've gone through? Deadliest Heat. Deadliest Heat, who has been by far the best player on the field, bar none, all night long, has been uncharacteristically quiet for the last 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Where has Deadliest Heat gone? Who has Deadliest Heat's controller? We're looking for some crazy stuff. Good touch there from Ivo. Deadliest Heat going to catch it though. Now we'll see. Maybe the old Deadliest Heat return. Good flick there. Chaotic can read it though. Nice. Ivo making things awkward for him as well. Huge play from Ivo to really get Deadliest Heat off the ball. Oh, but he gets through though with a little backflip there. Trying to get this one around. Deadliest Heat can't find any kind of offense on that play though. Chaotic now with a lot of boosts to work with. Pops this one over. Looks for something. He's on the net. Nice save there. There's Deadliest Heat. That's what I'm looking for. Good presence on the defense. This one dropping down like a meteor. You can't get there. It's already in. We're tied up 2-2 at the 2-minute mark in game 7. The semi-damn finals of the entire league. By the way, in case anyone hasn't heard me say it 5 times in the last hour, tonight, Spartan Spades semifinals. Tomorrow, SPNV semifinals. Friday, literally 3 days in a row, are the grand finals. Whoever wins whoever wins, we're still doing the grand finals on Friday on the Road to Series mainstream. So you're going to get to see the culmination, the finish of the story, the ending of this story. You're going to get to see it, regardless of who wins, on Friday. Oh, and Chaotic going to put one through with a forced own goal. Oh, dude, the late stages of this series are getting crazy. Forces the own goal. Deadliest Heat and Tom Ozzy. Tom Ozzy did miss, by the way. Tom Ozzy did miss the save. So it was a somewhat forced own goal on Deadliest Heat. It was either in or you get some kind of lucky save. There was no saving it there. Chaotic's going to get another one. Oh, no, it's a runaway train. Chaotic is done. Chaotic doesn't care anymore. He wants the win. He wants to see Go Next in the finals. He wants it. He doesn't care what he has to do. He'll take a face-off goal. He'll be a face-off merchant if he has to. We've seen it before. We've seen it in the Crouton Cup 1v1s. Chaotic knows how to face off. Another good face off for Spartan Spades. This is disastrous for Latinseven creators. Chaotic gets... Oh, that placement is disgusting, but Deadliest Yeet with the most stretch out save I've ever seen. It's not physically possible to do what he did. He breaks the laws of physics to make that save. You can't get there in time. He just broke it. He said, Newton be damned, I'm getting this save. I don't care about gravity. I don't care about momentum. Give me the save. He steals those 50 points. Good Lord. Tom Ozzy now pops this one up. Chaotic, the veteran captain here in the background. Oh, no, he almost hot dogs it. Thank goodness Ivo's there to save that one away. 2 down right now. Latinseven, again, the #1 team in the league. Undefeated till this moment, maybe. Still currently undefeated, technically. It's like Schrodinger's cat here. They're not undefeated until they lose. Or no, they are undefeated until they lose. They haven't lost yet. They're down 2 in the very last game. They might lose, but they haven't yet. They're going to close the gap right here. No, Tom Ozzy's too far out, though. And Ivo gets a free touch. No, what a 50, though. Tom Ozzy. It looked like he didn't do much there with that 50, but the amount of time he bought, now everyone can readjust here. He killed the offensive drive before it even begun. They couldn't even get the key in the ignition to the offensive drive. Tom Ozzy just smothered it. That was a huge play. Maybe keeps the hopes alive here. Speaking of Tom Ozzy, tries to roll one through. Chaotic won't let that one go. Deadliest Heat now in the background. It's panic time for the #1 team here. Latinseven creators. 20 seconds to find 2 goals. You got to get up on that one, Tom Ozzy. Oh, and he hot dogs it to the side. Oh, no. You've got time, though. Come on. Get the flick. Do something crazy. He gets it through. It's possible. It's possible. It's not over. Spartan Spades have not walked away yet. 5 seconds. A 0-second goal. A face-off goal. It can happen. Tom Ozzie might have just saved the season for the #1 team in the league here. They have not lost. They still haven't lost. They've got a chance. 5 seconds to do it. Face-offs in Chaotic's favor. Oh, no. And it's over, ladies and gentlemen. Your semifinals winners, they move on to play Friday in the grand finals on the Royalty Series stream. Spartan Spades. They're limping out of this one, though. This was not one where they, oh yeah, we're gonna do a good job and we're gonna go in there. Dude, they're coming out of this on a stretcher. They need help. They can't get out of the ring, okay? They are going out on their back here. Oh God, did they barely get away with this one? Yeah, Hexy, he is correct. Holy, dude, what a win! Let's get the stuff back on the screen here, the match info, that kind of thing. There you go, match. What are we doing? Oh, of course, Narwhal. Of course, Narwhal's gonna be upset about this one. He's not here. He's not in the finals. I appreciate anyone who stuck around. We had some good viewership for this one. Rightfully so, by the way. This is the semifinals. Let's before we move on to maybe some kind of listen, it's right in front of my face now. The sound alert's right in front of my face. Come on, give me a second here, please. Before we move on to talking about the rest of this stuff here,
I've contained my rage for as long as possible, but I shall unleash my fury upon you like the crashing of 1,000 waves.
I'll wait. Listen, I'll wait. Okay, are we good? You got it out of your system? Listen, tomorrow, the other half of this playoffs, meaning, let me break this down to its very basic fundamentals of science here. Spartan Spades, who just won this, their final opponent will be decided tomorrow on this stream, 24 hours from this moment right now, okay? 24 hours from right now, their opponent will be decided. And then 24 hours after that, on the Royalty Series main stream, we will see the finals, okay? The actual finals. Spartan Spades have punched their ticket to that stream. Will SP Envy do the same? We've seen basically every game of Spartan Spades and SP Envy throughout the season. Halfway through the season, I guess. But basically every important game we've seen. Wouldn't it be crazy if we got to see both of them in the grand finals? It's literally actually, at this point, more likely because SP Envy's is #2 seed. Their opponents are actually lower seeded than them. By the way, the underdog, which if you can call a 4 seed the underdog just won this one. Latinseven were undefeated until this very moment. Until, what, 2.5 minutes ago? They'd never lost a series. Interview? Yeah, we'll do an interview. Yeah. We'll absolutely do an interview, for sure. Also, don't think I've forgiven you guys in chat for not telling my microphone was wrong for the first 3 matches. I will never live that down. Deadliest Yeet, hey, dude. I know you and Tom Ozzie didn't get the win, but hey, first and foremost, hell of a season. Unprecedented. You didn't even get to play week 5 because you're too good. They couldn't find you an opponent. You were by far, I have to tell you this, you were by far the best player on the field. Deadliest Yeet, I know you guys didn't get the win. Chaotic and Ivo were crazy. Obviously, Tom Ozzie, dude, Deadliest Yeet. The middle matches there, dude. The like matches 2, 3, 4, and even 5. Jesus, dude. Oh God, what a season though. Hey, losing in the semifinals is, you guys know, it's nothing to be ashamed about. You got here only 4 teams. By the way, the actual top 4 teams. None of this 6 seed, none of this 10th seed BS. It's literally 1, 2, 3, 4 in the league get to the finals here. All right. So, Deadliest Yeet, Tom Ozzie of Latinseven Creators, I want to congratulate you on making it as far as you have. Also, I want to congratulate you on an amazing series. This was by far the best playoff match because it wasn't a sweep. Every other playoff match was either a sweep or a 4-1. This went all the way. This went the distance. Nearly a 0-second goal, by the way. They had a chance. They were going for it. With that 3 and 4 right at the end. Tom Ozzie, 1-1 between us. Yeah, hey, listen. Tom Ozzie and Deadliest Yeet. Again, nothing to be even slightly upset about. Hell of a season. Again, unprecedented. They couldn't get you an opponent for week 5. There was no one else with a 5-0 record. Or 4-0, whatever that was. And there was no one else with your record, a 4-0. They couldn't have you play. There was no one to play. It's crazy. So you made history, and what is what I'm trying to say. All right. Let's we don't count it. Well, I do. It's hype. Are you talking to Chaotic? Okay, that's fair. If you're talking to Chaotic, I agree with you. I thought you were talking about me with they couldn't find the opponent. That's an important stat for me. Let's get the interview though. Chaotic. I'm gonna go to the usual spot. You can drag me in, whatever. I assume it'll be you and Ivo. Let's get this interview going. I'm gonna jump into the thing. Drag me in when you can. Hold on, I gotta make sure my settings are correct though. Wait, this might be a mistake. Are my settings correct? They're not. I can't hear you. Now we're good. Okay. If you drag me, I can hear you now. Hey, wait, they're here. I hear them.
Yo.
Hey.
What's up?
All right. Hey, Deadly's Heat and Tom Ozzy say GG's to you guys. First, I'll let you guys address the team you just played directly, all right? Hexy's leaving. Hey, Hexy, thanks for sticking around, but you guys, Ivo, Chaotic, address your opponents directly if you don't mind.
All right, I'll go first. Look, I know Tom Ozzy. He's EU. Sorry about the dog. Be quiet, shush. So I know Tom Ozzy. He's EU. Deadliest Heat. He's cracked out of his mind. And like, if Tom Ozzy was NA, bro, we lose that. Like, there's just some times where he was a little bit delayed because of the ping. But I mean, they're an incredible team. Like, they 4-1 Spartan Aries last season. In 2v2, so like, and they were the runner-up last season for 2v2. They are an amazing team. We knew that going into it. It was an amazing series, like, hard to beat in a lot.
I can imagine, yeah. And Ivo, anything you want to say?
GG's to y'all. I honestly know none of the teams. I'm literally just playing, having fun, and for a series to go all the distance, I mean, can't draw it up no better. So,
Hey,
GG's.
for sure. All right, we'll get into some questions here. I'm gonna ask some very basic stuff. You know, I don't prepare for interviews or anything, but let me ask some basic things. I'll ask, of course. Let me start with you, Ivo, because you generally have more interesting answers than Chaotic. How you feeling after that win? Did you? I'll kind of give you like compound question. You can comment on it however you feel.
Yeah.
A, did you expect to win this one coming into against the #1 team in the league? And B, how do you feel now that it's over and you've guaranteed your spot in the grand finals on Friday?
Numero uno. I didn't know that. To beat the #1 seed for an upset, I would say yes. Like, how do I put it? Every time that, no matter what you're doing, every time in sports, if you're in the playoffs, you're looking to be the best team ever. You're not really looking to the left or the right. So, seeing the #1 team kind of keeps me level because, you know, that's where I wanted to be. I didn't get there, so I know I can beat them. But I felt through the series, the emotions were definitely up. Overall, I feel pretty calm. I trust Chaotic. Ever since week 5, from my perspective, he's went on an offensive tear. I looked at the stats from semis when we played AEG strikers, right?
Yeah, in the quarters.
He shot 67% and he only played 3 games.
6-7.
Hey, so yeah, okay.
He's had the best offensive prowess on the team so far. And I'm just there like setting him up, helping him out. I score when I can because I mean, it's the only way I really know how to play Rocket League. So, yeah, the expectation is to beat the #1 seed, even if we were the 1 seed and they were the 4 seed. Like, I would be trying to expect to beat them. So, definitely a big win here.
Yeah, very well said. Chaotic, I'll kind of ask you a similar question. Just in general, how you feel? Well, I'll ask you a different question because Caleb did mention some kind of pep talk. I want to know what Caleb said to you guys and how are you feeling at the time and then immediately after. Chaotic, I'd like to hear your opinion on this.
What Caleb said had no impact on us.
Ooh, Caleb.
Bro.
Me and Ivan had already discussed, like, look, this is what we're doing wrong. This is how we beat them. Ivan's like, look, stop giving them room, Chaotic. We need to play aggressive. That is what has won us the past two. Keep doing what is working. Whenever we get them space, we're losing. Ivan said he was calm the whole series. Man, he got some strict voices for being calm. I'll say that much. Like, he got kind of stern on me. He's like, this is what you gotta do.
Yeah.
But,
Tell him, yeah.
honestly, like, sometimes that's what's needed in order to succeed. Nobody ever has an easy coach on them, and, like, always makes it far. Like, sometimes you need that coach that's gonna just tell you exactly what's needed to be done, and, but for real, Caleb, like, did come in and said, like, play a little bit more possessive, and that kind of went into us playing aggressive as well. So.
Okay. Okay, so there was a little bit there then. Yeah, okay. W Caleb. W Caleb. Okay. Then now let me ask you this. We're getting into the important question now. Because you guys can take a little bit of a rest here. You know you're in the grand finals on Friday. You know you're there, so you don't have to worry about that for at least 48 hours, right? Now,
you think we're not gonna worry about it?
No, I just say you don't have to. It doesn't mean you won't, but you don't have to. Now, tomorrow on this very channel at this very hour, we will be seeing the finals of SPNV and Duke's Demons, who you've played against both these teams. Now, I'm gonna ask you both. I want an opinion from both of you here. Now, who would you rather play? Now, your one loss was against Duke's Demons, but there's a lot of history with SPNV. I want to know, who would you rather play? Who's on the other side of the pitch in your mind in the grand finals? Ivo, let's start with you.
I'm gonna go with Duke's Demons because for me, I got off late from work that day. We got swept, and I barely could make like a foothold in the series. Like, we ended up scoring like the game we lose. I think we lose by 1 or 2 goals, but I really couldn't create a big impact like I want to. I'm not sure. Chaotic, you gotta shortly fill me in on the history with SBV Envy. I'm unsure like where the smoke is coming from, but
hey, listen,
if we gotta play it, we gotta play it.
The smoke is all chaotic.
So,
let me tell you.
Okay. Yeah, I'm smoking hot. Sorry.
Whoa.
Anyways.
This guy.
So week 2 we faced them in 2v2, and it was me and Bleach at that time, and
oh Lord.
what was it? We won 3-2, I believe, against them. We're their only loss.
Yes.
So they want to get back, and then I'm also now on a team with Go Next for CPL, and the Crouton Cup. Him and God at Games both have played me a couple times. God at Games is the only other person who has been titled the Crouton Cup champion. Because he beat me one time. And then I peer pressured him into running it back.
What he's trying to say is there's a whole lot of 1v1 smoke. Chaotic's been running the league in the Crouton Cup. He's been embarrassing Go Next and Got It Games on SPNV. He said, no one touches me. And even when they did, he bullied him into a rematch. He got the run back immediately. That's where the smoke is.
Okay. I mean, I'm rocking with it. I'm supporting my teammate. If it's smoke, it's smoke. So
I like that.
Be killing the offense. I mean, see some more.
I don't care. Either team we play, it's going to make a great storyline.
Oh, yeah.
I would probably prefer Team Envy because I know how they play, and I'm going to just use all their weaknesses against them.
You want the gold, is what you're saying.
Yeah, I mean, we could also face Duke's Demons, and that would be cool too. Because then we get our get back. You know, it'll be fun either way.
Yeah, there's a weird rock, paper, scissors here. Your only loss is Duke's Demons, but then SPNV's only loss is you guys. So there's a weird circular thing that's going on here. The league is crazy. This 2v2 Challenger League has been insane from start to finish. But as I kind of wind down the interview, I want to thank you both for being a part of the stream on all these casts coming up, you know, throughout the season. Everyone who's been on Spartan Spades, you know, even Boltini and I'm blanking now. Caleb, thank you. Yeah, yeah, Bleach too. Yeah, Bleach who was originally on.
Zohan, who didn't get a clip in the intro.
Oh, I knew I forgot somebody. I was sitting there for like, I was like, I'm missing somebody. That's who it was. Yes. Okay. All right.
You
Next time.
just looked at the Royals Series website. But no, that was a W thing. Even though you didn't give me any actual good clips, you basically just said.
Hold
Actually,
on.
there was one good clip.
Yes.
When Go Next was casting.
He called you Superman, by the way.
Yeah, I heard. But you specifically, Crouton, were not in one positive clip about me.
Well, don't go back and watch this cast then. You didn't do much. It was mostly Ivo for being serious.
Yeah.
But here, I want to give you guys the floor to say anything you want, whether it's a shout out, whether it's just a piece of news you want to share with the world, whatever. Anything you want to say, the time is yours. Again, I want to thank you guys for being part of the interview and a part of the season at large. This 2's Challenger Circuit has been unreal from start to finish, and I can't wait till Friday to see how it culminates. But for now, the time is yours. Chaotic, we'll go ahead and start with you.
Shout out my family. My mom, she was listening in like the first half of the series, and then I'm sitting in my dad's like chair using like his setup basically, so that way I could be on good Wi-Fi for once. So shout out to both of them, and then shout out my team, Spartan Spades 2s and 3s, Spartan Vipers, and CPO. All those people are like have been helping make this season what it is.
Yeah, nice. And Ivo, we'll give you some time as well.
Big shouts to my boy Roy. You know, back in the grand finals. Championship is for my boy. Who else? Shout out my family. While I'm going through this sickness, I got so many meds for this little cold. And shout out my team. Like, I didn't think I was gonna come back because I like took a big break, and I come back and I'm here in the grand finals. So,
hey, nice, yeah.
W team.
Indeed, yeah. Hey, that works for me. Some shout outs. All right, guys, I'm gonna get out of the call here in a second. But again, hey, thanks, and I want to wish you guys the best of luck on Friday. And I'm sure maybe you guys will be stopping by tomorrow to see who your opponents will be. You get the first row seat in terms of finding out who it's going to be. You can watch the match live; it'll be here. But if not, then I guess
one more thing.
Oh yeah, what's up?
Sorry for cutting you off mid-sentence.
No, I'm used to it.
Yeah, the prediction isn't done.
Oh yes, yeah.
The final shout out, as per usual, is for you. Thank you for casting basically every match this whole season for our 2v2 team. And like everything but one for our 3s team, I think.
Yeah, something like that, yeah.
W caster. W streamer. He's not just a caster anymore. W streamer.
Yeah.
Over 2 months straight. Let's go.
63 days. Yeah, he's cracked. Thank you, Reballs. He is cracked. That's me. I'm cracked. All right, listen. Thanks again to the both of you and everyone on Spartan Spades. Again, hey, shout out to Spartan Spades too. Some of our highest viewership days, including today, by the way. I was looking at some of the stats already. Highest viewer days are Spartan days, all right? Spartan on top.
Spartan on top, yeah.
Yeah, all right. I'll talk to you guys soon, I hope, as the champions, huh? Maybe. We'll see on Friday.
Maybe.
All right, we'll catch you then.
Maybe. All right.
Later, Crouton.
All right, that was Ivo and Chaotic of Spartan Spades. Appreciate them for the interview there. Always a good chance to talk to those guys, or anyone on Spartan Spades in general. Let's wind down the stream, though. Let's find someone to raid. We're going to end out. Possibly we'll be back a little bit later with just some viewer games. We won't be doing Geometry Wednesday because this went later than I thought it might. Best of 7 plus an interview. We'll have to skip out this week on Geometry Wednesday, but I'm sure we can be back maybe even this weekend. Maybe we'll make it Geometry Wednesday on a Friday? Saturday? We'll see. Wait, you have more viewers than Tibbs right now? Well, that's because this is a huge semifinals match, Reballs. I think, even if it was someone with a mic like I had earlier that no one told me about, even in that case, you'd see people getting views. Let's find someone to raid, though. I'm going to raid out, and we're going to... We'll be back. We'll be back in maybe 30, 40 minutes. We'll just do some viewer games if people are still around. I'll see if people are still around on the Discord. Kat, I got you on the replays. Yeah, for sure. I will send those to you. All 7 of them, by the way. That's how many it took. Let's find someone to raid, though. I hope Shovel's still live. Is Shovel still live? Shovel is live. Okay, we're going to raid Shovel. Hey, if anyone who doesn't know Shovel, I'm sure some of you do reballs for sure. Shovel is someone who has really been hanging out on the channel, was part of our community night, has raided me before. This is my first time I'll be able to raid Shovel. I'm going to warn you. A couple days ago, I meant to stop in for like 10 minutes, say hi, say what's up, and then leave. I stayed in that guy's chat 2 hours. Dude, don't go over there if you're not prepared to be entertained, okay? I'm telling you right now. Be careful. It's a trap. You'll get stuck there, all right? We're going to raid in, though, for sure. Definitely a good streamer. I think you guys will enjoy it. If you enjoy me, I think there's a chance you might enjoy Shovel, too. And if anything, Shovel's just been a really cool part of the chat. Just come through, and anytime Shovel has a chance, join in the chat a little bit. Was a part of our community night on Saturday. Maybe this time too. We'll see. I think it's a good raid. You guys go over there, drop a follow if you aren't already, and I will see you guys maybe in an hour. If not, then definitely tomorrow. Of course, you know we have more Rocket League finals action, semifinals, 2 of them tomorrow. One of them very important is the counterpoint to this one. We'll see who's in the grand finals. I'll see you guys then though. If not in an hour, catch you very soon. All right. Thanks for stopping by, everybody.